Hello guys, and welcome back to part 10 of my Witcher 3 complete 100% trophy walkthrough. This one's a bit on the long side, as you can see, trying to slowly make up for them short parts I put out. So the first quest we're going to be following, guys, is an eye for an eye. I've actually followed Redania's Most Wanted. It's because that's one we're going to be doing afterwards. But if you want to be going straight to the objective I'm going to now, that's actually for an eye quest. On a side quest. But we warp into Temerian partisan hideout. And they're coming inside and talking to Roche. And you just want to choose the top options, guys. Mentioned you have a problem. What can I possibly do? You can count on it. Yeah, choose all them. And then we'll go into side quest, Redania's Most Wanted. So what that's doing, basically that's advancing the eye for an eye quest, which we'll be doing shortly after completing Redania's Most Wanted. So that gets that bit ready, because we had to warp it anyway, saves us coming back. But head back outside the cave, get Roche, and head to the objective, guys, to the east.
Come on.
To the hideout, Philippa's hideout. Once you get there, there'll be some witch hunters. You'll also discover the signpost, STR. For the witch hunters, you're just going to choose all the top options. Yeah, this place here. Yeah, it's head inside, you find them all, gathered around chatting. They're all too scared to go in because they find there's a dead corpse here. Yeah, choose the top option, a witcher. Top option again, you sound enthused. Top option again, good work. And then buy. Yeah, simply buy. Yeah, bottom option. I've had enough talking to this guy. We're going to head inside the hideout. You'll get the key to the hideout, guys, as well. So you can head inside. If you low on your stock for bombs, make sure you rest. Meditate to get the stock back. Come down here. And there's going to be a hidden switch on the wall. There you go. On the wall on the right. That should remove this gate. And you can come inside. And we're making our way through this area now, pretty much. So come in here, take a left, go in this portal. Carry on forward, there's going to be some enemies out here. 3 enemies, 3 neckers. Yeah, you want to kill these and loot the bodies afterwards. We'll be done pretty much, by the way, in Novigrad/Velem by part 13. Part 13, we head into Skellige. Yeah, we'll be going into Skellige in part 13, finally. But by that point, we're probably only going to have about 40 cards left to get, 40 Gwent cards. So we're making a good move with the Gwent cards, getting most of them done. But once you kill these guys, loot them, and add that power cell, that little crystal there. Meditate to get all your bombs back, you're going to need them shortly. And then once you've used ARD on the power cell, that should trigger the portal and you can come inside. You'll find this punk. Turn the top option, I'll guide you out of here. And then choose the second option, give me the crystal or you're in for a world of hurt. And then yeah, hurt him. It's a fist fight, but I think you've got this. Yeah, it's pretty weak, this guy's got very, very low HP. That's it, kick him when you're down if you want, and he'll give you a power cell. Once you've got a power cell, come out here, place it in the slot on this little power cell frame on the wall. Use ARD to trigger it, and then once the portal appears, guys, head on through. Let's get through here, there'll be some neckers, kill these. Yeah, kill them and then loot them. Dancing stars work well on these, but also grape shot bombs do as well. So take your pick. But there'll be 3 more down the bottom as well, so try not to use them all, or you're just going to have to meditate. Yeah, loot them afterwards, and then head down the ledge to the south. There'll be 3 down there. Just lob a bomb at them easy from the ledge before they kind of from reach you. Nice easy kills. There you go. Drop down, loot their bodies, and also loot the power cell, guys, which should be on the floor. Yeah, there it is. The power cell. Pick it up. And then carry on along the path, and there'll be another power cell frame where you can slot that one into. Yep, slot it in, use Ard on it, and then go through the portal. There'll be a little boss fight in a second. You head on through this one, and it takes you right down to the bottom. Finally, I've tried dropping down here from the top. You can't. It's like some sort of dead zone if you come down here too early, it seems. So you just got to come through the portals. Yeah, come over here, guys. You'll trigger this guy, Ifrit. You'll wake him up from his eternal slumber. He won't be the best pleased with you.
Gotta have a sentry, of course.
So Dance's stars won't really work on this guy, because as you can see, he's a fire golem. But Northern Wind works really well. And then Enhanced Grape Shot. Yeah, combine a Northern Wind with an Enhanced Grape Shot does lots of damage. Nice. And then just finish him off with strong attacks. Be very careful, he hits very, very hard. You see my HP gets just a tad low. It's as if we're fighting the Rose of Artru again, back in Novigrad. Yeah, that doesn't work with this guy. The fight will not end if he gets you below 5% HP. But yeah, you've got to be careful. Obviously, he puts fire on the ground, flames, and it will burn you if you walk on it. You do not have flame-proof shoes on, unfortunately. Yeah, loot him afterwards. And then come into that little cave where he came from.
Table.
Come into this corner, and on the floor, guys, is a polished crystal. Pick it up, just where I'm standing, sort of in the north, southeast corner of the room. Yeah, polished crystal. Pick it up. That's what you wanted. And then come in here. Now you see that portal we came through. Behind it is a chest, which you're going to loot. But it's also a portal on the other side, on the other steps. Yep, loot this chest. Loads of goodies in there. Yeah, but to trigger this portal, this crystal is on the wall. There you go. You see it in that little window frame. The window frame, which isn't a window. Yeah, just use R to activate it. Go through a portal, and that'll spawn you back near the top. Head outside the cave, guys, and the witch hunters will stop you for a little chat. It's not fair, I know, we did all the hard work. But choose option number 2, yeah, a megascope crystal, and then choose option number 2 again, fine. The reason I do it this way is because it's the quickest way to get through this quest. You can choose other ways, and it can lead to other stuff, and you get more XP and stuff, but it can make the quest take longer, so I just do it that way. It's the quickest way to get through it, guys, so you probably want to do that as well. And then come back to the signpost, and you're going to walk up to Oxenfurt Harbour, guys. Heading towards the objective. So once you spawn in, go north and talk to the soldier. The guy, the ginger soldier. There you go. Yeah, it's ginger, mate. Yep, tell him, want to see the king about Philippa. Epart, I think I spelled her name wrong there. Yep, and then choose option number 2. I know she's trying to restore her eyesight. And then option number 2 again, might have expected this. Like I say, a lot of these options, guys, is just a quicker way to get through the quest. So what we're doing now is going back to the signpost. I'm going to warp. Yeah, you might want to make sure the quest is your active quest first. Yeah, an eye for an eye. You can make sure that's your active quest, and then you want to warp to Hanged Man's Tree, where we first spawned in when we first came here from White Orchard. Yeah, you should find Roche stood beside the tree. Don't tell him that you've got the card already. No, he didn't come looking for that. He's come for battle. Yeah, you can meditate, get your bombs back. You're going to need them shortly. Yeah, talk to him to update the objective. And then head down, guys, into Mulberydale. Now, when you get down there, it's very important. You want Vest to survive. You might want to make a save here. And if you don't survive, just reload your save bag and try again. Yeah, go straight to Vest first in the west side in Mulberry. Well, the south, yeah, the southwestern part. Yeah, she'll be over here. Kill these enemies first. You can see her health bar. Try to kill them before they kill her. Yeah, or get their attention. Take the attention away from her so they start attacking you. Yeah, look at Roche getting in on the action. Yeah, just make sure you do not let her die. If she dies, reload your save, guys, and do this bit again. The Nilfgaardian officer, he's the strongest enemy here. He's got a lot of HP on him. Right, once you've got all the ones around Vest, you can go and help out Roche. Oh, Vernon. Yeah, Vernon. We'll help him out. Yeah, it's quite a lot of these little buggers. Completely wasted that northern wind. I don't know why it aims on the furthest away enemy at times. Once you've got rid of them enemies which are around Vest to begin with, the others don't really seem to attack her. It's just them ones which are sort of around her near the start of the battle. Yeah, once you've got them all, there'll be a little cutscene. Yep, and then you want to choose top option again. One left. Yeah, choose top option, one left. And then the second option, hard to argue with that. Yeah, so top option followed by the second option. Hard to argue with that. Once you've done it, guys, go and grab all the loot. Yeah, just go and loot the enemies which you just killed, just for a bit of loot. Yeah, I think you might get a few relics which can sell for a lot. You know where they all are because I'm sure you know, you can see the corpses on the map. Where's loot on the mini-map. And then once you've done that, guys, you're going to be following the quest, Gwent, playing innkeeps. And to do that, we're going to be going to the signpost and warp into the inn at the crossroads to the west. Yeah, warp into here. Once you arrive, go to notice board and you want to take the note, appeal to Sir Geralt of Rivia, the bridge his quest. Take that note and read it. Yeah, you should get that trophy now, Bookworm. That's read the 30 notes. If not, you'll get it easily later. Don't worry about it. Yes, make sure you're taking that note, guys. And you want to come in here and be the innkeeper at Gwent. That note, by the way, it's related to one of the DLC quests. And you have to take the note from... That note can be at many different notice boards. But you have to take the note in order to update the quest. But when you do take the note and read it, it actually spawns a new signpost on your map. And then, so when we want to do that DLC later, we just warp straight to that signpost and begin it. The reason we didn't take it earlier is because that DLC doesn't become available until, I think it's when you've done the... Until you free Dandelion. I forget the name of that quest now. Is it Poet Under Pressure? Yeah, once you've freed Dandelion, that's when that quest becomes available. But yeah, just being the innkeeper at Gwent. Yeah, the signpost that note actually unlocked was called the Stone Cutter Settlement. You probably know it's a notification you got on screen anyway. Yeah, so once you beat this guy, you should get the card Menno Cohorn.
Must admit.
And then we're cracking back on with Family Matters main quest now, finally making start back on the Baron quests. So warp to Crow's Perch.
Lightning strike.
Family Matters is a quest you want to be following. Yeah, Family Matters, talk to the Baron. And now just head up, guys, to Baron's quarters. Yeah, once you come in, guys, you'll hear a massive distress call. The barn is on fire. And we're not going to help. You can help if you... I think you get a little bit of XP if you help. But again, I just skip helping because it saves time and not really any benefit to. I mean, you get a bit of XP, but it's not really going to break anything. It's not game changing or anything. So yeah, once you get through this little passageway leading to the Baron's quarters, yeah, choose bottom option here to see the Baron. Just skip that. Just let it burn down. I like to watch the world burn. Yeah, to let it burn. And then head over to the Baron. You have to beat him in a fist fight. Because we're much higher level than him, he's very easy to beat. If you come here when you're low level, he can be quite tricky to beat.
Ever fight a witcher?
That's it. Punch his lights out. Pretend it's Jake Paul. Come on.
You.
There you go. Once you've beaten him, there'll be some more dialogue.
You. Why did
You want to choose top option. You knew they ran away. And then third option, no matter. I know how to find him. And then second option again, no interested. Second option again, you don't need the details. Then the first option, where do you bury the fetus? Show me. And then first option again, let's do this. And then you're going to follow the Baron for another cutscene. A few hours later. Yeah, he'll take you down here. Just head east through this gate, which you can now come through. I think it's been locked up until this point. Yeah, we just come down the hill, and once you get in this little corner here, the cutscene will trigger. Now this is a timed dialogue option. You want to choose the second option. Turn the botchling into a lubberkin. Very, very important, guys. Very important you pick there, same as me. Second option, turn the botchling into a lubberkin. And then while you're waiting for the Baron, just loot anything in the area. There should be a few sacks, a few crates you can loot. Now you need to protect him now as he makes his way back to his residence. But if you get too far away, you'll fail this, guys. So do not get too far away from him. As long as you can see him on your minimap, that's normally a good enough distance. Don't get any further than that. But there'd be 2 points as he makes his way back where you'll be ambushed by loads of wraiths. So when they do ambush you, just kill him. Make sure you keep Gwent active. Yeah, be careful. Not really much point in using bombs on this because they keep teleporting away. But once the enemies are spawning, you can move away from the Baron, then it's okay. It's just when he's actually walking himself, you need to make sure you don't get too far away from him. There'll be about five or so of these you have to kill. If you're low level, this bit can be very, very frustrating because you'll do very little damage. But you can see, because we're high level, 2 hits and they're dead. Yeah, this bit can be very tricky on deathmatch. I mean, I'm a high level than them, quite much high level, but they still hit you very hard. Yeah, we're hitting them very hard because we're much higher level, but they can hit you very hard still, even if they're quite under level compared to you. That's deathmatch for you. But once you beat him, you need to use Axie on the baby, just to steady its nerves. You know, this is no BB. You don't have like a little capsule to keep it inside and tilt your controller. Yeah, you just have to use Axie to calm its nerves. Yeah, so hopefully they don't vomit on the Baron. So once you get up here, I'm just going to, as we're coming up the path, I'm just grabbing any loot because you have to wait for him. Yeah, some loot there. And then eventually, guys, more enemies will spawn. Yeah, them barrels normally have lots of alcohol in them, so I try to normally loot them quickly if I can. But I won't quick enough. So again, just kill all the wraiths, guys. There's loads of them. I think there's 3 at once. Yeah, I think they learned their lesson from last time. Do not attack one at a time. Yeah, watch out for their combos. Look at this, playing tennis with me. Pick in the middle, and I'm losing. I think I finally got them. Yeah, I'm just going to loot these barrels. Loads of alcohol in these. Well, I don't think I've got, what, 2 alcohol? Yeah, just use Axie on the Baron again. And that should steady the fetus. aka the botchling.
Chosen a name.
And let's carry on into here, guys, and you'll see another objective. And once you get closer to the other objective marker, that should trigger a cutscene. Yep, you'll get XP times 120 for this.
Nope. Go.
And then after the cutscene, guys, interact with the little spot and choose to sit and wait. And the lubberkin will spawn right in front of your eyes. And you need to follow him. Yeah, it's a flying baby. So what we're going to do on the way, I'm just going to polish up my sword and my armour. Just improve my damage and armour a little bit. And then we're going to come around here, guys, and we're going to beat Fergus at Gwent. You want to beat Fergus at Gwent and then beat his mistress beside him, Joanna. He's leaning against the wall. Then you want to beat her at Gwent as well. Yeah, this fine young lady next, Joanna. She's going to be the next for us to beat. Right, guys, put your deck of cards away. Yeah, let's put them away somewhere safe. We need them for a bit later. And then follow the flying baby. He's going to take you outside of Crow's Perch. No, we're not going to go into that thunderstorm. That's way to the south. Yeah, we're going to come outside Crow's Perch with the flying baby. You can't use your horse because the flying baby can't keep up. So you're just going to go on foot, and I'm just zigzagging just to keep at the same speed as the baby. If you just run in a straight line, you're going to get in front, and then the baby will start crying, and you'll have to go back and reassure him, and then get him flying again. But yeah, he'll take you east. You can avoid any enemies you pass unless he stops. You know, he only stops in one place where there's enemies around, and you'll see it soon. But the first place he's going to lead you to is this abandoned house to the east. Well, I don't know if it's abandoned. I don't know, I think, does Harry live here? I think Harry and Jane live here. Yeah, but they're probably asleep, so just try to keep the noise down. But yeah, once you get here, just loot the sacks, and you need to examine the bracelets on the barrel. Or is it a cup? And then examine the horseshoes on the floor. And then examine the clothing in the back. So 3 things you need to examine. Once you've done them, wait for the dialogue to play out, and the flying baby should start flying again. Yeah, this time he's going to fly a bit to the north. Yeah, just avoid the enemies. The flying baby is still flying away, so you can follow him. They can't reach him because they're on the floor and he's flying. Yeah, just follow him. He'll take you to some enemies now, which you do have to beat. But these enemies, they're called rot fiends, and you need some materials from these for crafting something much later in the game. And I think this is the only time where you actually fight them as part of the story. So if you do not fight them and loot them here, well, if you don't loot them, if you forget to loot them, or just choose not to for some weird reason, yeah, some point later on in the game you're going to need these materials which they drop. You don't need many, I think it's just 1 or 2. I think it might be rot fiend blood, can't quite recall, but yeah, you do need some materials from these for later. So kill all the rot fiends. The flying baby will stop near a corpse. You need to kill all these anyway before you can examine the corpse. the carcass. Just be careful with these guys. Once you bring the health down to below about 30%, they'll start to explode. Quite savagely. Yeah, but good thing is, when they explode, if any of their mates are nearby, their mates will be hurt, then they'll explode. Like a chain reaction, just loads of exploding monsters. Yeah, loot them all. That's it. And then once you're all dead, guys, come over to the carcass and examine it. You want to choose option number 1 first, bones. And then you want to examine his ribs, number 3. And then you can examine his head, number 5. And then after that, choose top option, which will appear. Let's summarise. Alright, so once you've done that, the lubberkin is ready to fly again. But we're just going to take a little detour. And we're going to be doing the witch contract Shrieker now. Well, doing most of it. We'll hand it in a bit later. But we're going to do the main portion of that contract now. So we're heading to the northwest, where you just see me put that marker down. There's going to be some ruins, and there's actually a signpost beside the ruins called the Burned Ruins. There you go. Now, just on the southwest side of this ruin, sorry, northwest, is some water and a little beach. And there should be a cave there, guys, as well. Northwest side of the ruins. Make sure you've got some bombs, so meditate if you haven't got any ready. And then come inside. It's quite dark, but it's not too bad. Yeah, just come inside, you'll hear a screech. No, it's not Sheila, it's the Shrieker. Yeah, lob a bomb up there. That's it, and that should scare the Shrieker out.
Not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before.
Once you scared it out, come back on your horse and then head north. You see the Shrieker fly away. Yeah, I'm just meditating, get my bombs back. Yeah, Shrieker will fly away sort of to the northwest. There it is. And then just stop about here. And Shrieker will try to attack. So get rid of it quickly. You are at a much higher level than this enemy. But because we're on death march, you can still hit you very hard. So just be very careful. But dancing star works really well on this. It caused it to do like a little jiggy. Look at that. Even the enemies can dance. Cue music. No, I'm not putting any copyright music in this. Yep, so the dancing Shrieker. That's it. Make it dancing. Dance to the death. That's it. Once you've got him, guys, you can loot Sheila. That's it. The loot is inside its rear end. You have to put your hand in there to pull it out. Yeah, so once you pulled it out, you might want to go back to water to wash your hands. But yeah, get back on your horse, and now we're going to resume the Family Matters quest. Follow the lubberkin. Yeah, you might have looted a good weapon from that enemy. Yeah, a lot of the Witcher contracts, you get a relic from them, like a silver sword relic or a steel sword relic. And they sell for a lot, but they also dismantle into some very rare materials. So I think I've said it already, but when it comes to your weapons, which are relics, armour don't really matter so much. It's your steel swords and silver swords. Secondary weapon doesn't matter either. Like I say, it's just a silver and steel swords. Yeah, if you find any relics, do not sell them at all. There may come a point where I say you can start selling them now, but until I say that, do not sell any. Yeah, it'll get to a point where I tell you exactly what you're going to need for later, and you can check you've got everything. And then once you've got all the materials we're going to need for later, I'll have to probably put a list on screen, or it'll be in the text guide. Then you'll be free to sell everything else as long as you keep their materials on you. And it's literally right at the end of the game we're going to need their materials, right at the end of the trophies. So probably it's going to be like in the last video, something like that. Yeah, you have to craft this you have to craft one of the best armors in the game and the weapons for it, and it takes loads of expensive materials where they're going to come useful. But anyway, once you follow the flying baby to the fisherman's hut, come inside and you find this really happy family. Look at them dancing around, dancing and prancing. Yeah, you want to choose top option. The girl who stayed with you. What happened to her? Top option again. Where is the Baron's wife? Top option again. Tell me about these marks. And then the final option. Thanks for your help, but I'll be on my way now, guys. Gotta go and play some Gwent. Yeah, come outside, be a little cutscene. You'll see a flying baby fly away with its umbilical cord wrapped around its neck. But you just want to loot these 2 pills from these 2 chests inside the house, guys. Yeah, they won't mind. Yeah, let's go in the house, loot the 2 pills from the chest, just because they sell for a little bit of cash. And we're going to be following the side quest, Fists of Fury Vernon. Yes, a side quest now, guys, Fist of Fury Vernon. And you can just head to that objective now, to the southeast. You're going to find Lindenvale as well, a new village where we're going to buy some cards but also play Gwent. Yeah, so you eventually come here. You're going to play the blacksmith. If he's not outside, rest until daytime, and that should wake him up. There you go, there he is. This guy's never had a day off in his life. Yeah, play him at Gwent. I'll be down in a minute, mate. Take it down. Yeah, beat him at Gwent now. So blacksmith. Right, so once you beat that Chad, you're going to come over here, guys, to the notice board, and you're going to take a contract on Gods Know What. No, that's the actual name. Contract on what Gods Know What, and also the contract monster in the cemetery. Take them 2 contracts, guys. Read the notes afterwards to trigger the contracts to Merry Widow and Mysterious Tracks. Then talk with the bookie nearby. Tell him you're ready. Bet 70 crowns, and very, very important, he's going to ask you another question. Choose no chance. Remember, we will never dive in a fight no matter what. We need to win all of these fights, so not taking any dives, no matter how tempting the reward looks like. Yeah, this guy's very weak. What is he? Is he level 4? Wow. Level 4.
Never learn.
Please, get me a better opponent next time. Yeah, once you beat him, guys, you'll get XP times 25 crowns times 140. And then come to the merchant, and you want to buy some cards from him. Yeah, you want to buy the poor flipping infantry, black infantry archer, heavy Zuricanian fire scorpion, ranged fawn, and the Aetolian auxiliary archers. Yep, then beat him at Gwent. Bet 10 crowns. That's it. Pull out your deck of cards, guys, and beat him. Just remember to keep that poker face on. And we're going to finish the video by doing a Witcher contract, guys. So we're going to be doing the Witcher contract, a Merry Widow, or the Merry Widow. It's going to ask you to go and talk to somebody, but you don't have to do that yet. So where we're going to this house to the southeast. Yep, I'm going to put a marker down there. Is that house? We're going there. Come on, Roche, let's go and do this quest. This Witcher contract. Yeah, so once you get into this house, you're going to examine 3 items. There's going to be a little plate on the floor. There'll be a cooking pot hanging. And then there's going to be some schools in the corner. Loot all them 3, let a bit of dialogue play out, and then examine the schools in the corner again. And then once you do that, you'll get the Grave Hag Skull. You get XP times 8, because I think we are quite above this level. Not too much, but yeah, it's a very small bit of XP. You will get more for actually finishing it. But one very important thing you need to bear in mind here, there's a trophy for killing 2 Witcher contract enemies. So it's the actual enemy which a contract is on. Yeah, so there's other enemies in a Witcher contract, or you pass on away, they don't matter. It's the actual enemy which the contract is on. Yeah, so what you want to do, you want to unequip your mutagens, guys. Very important. Not your skills, just your mutagens. Unequip them. So unequip your mutagens, and for this fight you cannot use any signs, any bombs, any oils, any potions, and no mutagens. Sorry, a quick edit there, guys, because I fell off the bridge and it's embarrassing. So yeah, head over to the cemetery once you finally get there. So remember, do not use any signs. Make sure no mutagens are equipped. Don't use oils, don't use potions, and don't use bombs. You can use food though. Yeah, you can use food. You'll see me using it, and I do pop a trophy later still. So you can use food. So if you want to have a food buff ready, you can. But remember, no potions, no signs, no mutagens, no oils, no bombs. I know I've said that quite a few times, but it's very, very important, guys. If you do mess up that trophy, you can just reload the DLC at the end of the game from the main menu, and you quickly do any random 2 contracts on easy mode. So it's not really a massive missable trophy like the cards, but we want to try and be optimal. So just trying to do it now, guys, to be optimal. And the enemy we do it on later is mega easy to beat. Yeah, so this is Morntite, basically a water hag. Don't be tempted to use signs. I almost did a few times. I almost cast Gwent a few times. So like I say, if you are having a lot of trouble doing this, you can try to do it on some other ones later. Or you can just load the DLC from the main menu and do it that way. But you can see she took all my health down, but because we've got that skill equipped, is it Undying? I got my health back, it revives me once. So it's not all bad. You've got that in case you do get like a killing blow, it'll revive you. But once you kill this, make sure you loot her afterwards. There we go, got her finally. Yeah, loot her to take a trophy. You get a relic again. Yeah, she drops another relic weapon. And I'm just going to head to the gravedigger nearby and tell him that we're here about the job, guys, and that will finish that quest. Here he is, a gravedigger. So yeah, talk to him, guys, tell him you're here about the job. You'll finish that, you'll get XP times 192 and crowns times 180. And then that'll be it for that video, guys, leaving it there. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.